This lesson is all about the question mark. Question mark replaces a full stop at the end of a question, unless the last word is an abbreviation. It's also used with tag questions, but it's not used with indirect questions. It can be combined with other exclamation and question marks for emphasis, and you need to be careful when formatting titles with question marks. Question marks replace a full stop at the end of an interrogative sentence, unless the last word is an abbreviation. For example, when was your holiday this year? What would you like to eat this evening? So instead of a full stop, we have this question mark which shows that it's a question. Do you really know Robert Downey Jr.? Now the junior, the JR dot, is an abbreviation. And so we have the dot and the question mark because the last word is an abbreviation. Is my operation really scheduled for 4 a.m.? Again, with an abbreviation, we have the abbreviation with the full stop and the question mark. There is a lesson on tag questions, so please feel free to refer to that for more details. So as a statement, this is not a tag question. Or, this is a tag question, isn't it? And because it's a tag question, the isn't it part makes it is the tag and makes it a question, so we have a question mark at the end. Now with indirect questions, we don't need a question mark at the end, as we'll see. What would you like to eat this evening? Is the direct question with a question mark. But if you were to say as an indirect way, I was wondering what you would like to eat this evening, this doesn't have a question mark because it's an indirect question. It's actually a statement, I was wondering something. So it doesn't need a question mark. Or, as a direct question, what do you think the next Game of Thrones series will be like? I'm curious what the next Game of Thrones series will be like. It's an indirect question. I'm curious about something. We can use question marks in combinations with other question marks and exclamation marks. And we do this in informal writing only. Please don't do it in formal writing. It's not used there. Are you talking to me? It's not just like, are you talking to me? It's got lots of question marks. So it's really like, are you talking to me? She said, what? I was like, I can't believe what she said. Oh my God. Who does he think he is? Now this last sentence or example is really, don't do this in formal writing, okay? Not in an application letter to join a company or anything. You can use this when you're texting your friends or on social media, but please don't do it in formal writing. And we need to be careful when formatting titles that have question marks in the title. So books and film titles and so on are often italicized to show this. And the italicized is when it sort of slopes to the side as shown in this sentence. And the rule is if the name of the book or film includes a question mark, then this also gets italicized. But if the name doesn't have a question mark, then the question mark goes back to normal. For example, how many times have you seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit this year? Now the film Who Framed Roger Rabbit has a question mark in the title, and we see here that the question mark is included in the italicized part. But if we have the film Groundhog Day that doesn't have any question mark in the title, we would say, did you enjoy watching Groundhog Day? And the question mark is back to normal, it's not italicized.